Hey y'all, it is freaking 9/11 today. Alright? I had a conversation earlier with some younger folks and it made me realize how old I really am. And it's not funny. Alright? But I had some conversations with a number of people. Alright, and some of those people were grown adults. Alright? Adult people as tall or taller than myself, all right, who were 1 year old when 9/11 went down, y'all. I know nobody's watching me right now, but I figured out that I could go live streaming on this channel. See, YouTube thought they could ban me. All right, I got news for YouTube. They're gonna have to wait until the end of this broadcast, but I'm gonna share some news with YouTube, just in case if it doesn't know. All right, real briefly though, I gotta say, nah, y'all can't ban me. All right, better think again. All right, I know nobody's watching me, but how are they supposed to know? I'm on my other channel, and we're gonna discuss that a little bit later. But thing is, it is 9/11, and as the title of this video implies, I am fixing to pass out. All right, I'm very tired. Very tired. I work overnight, y'all. But before I do want to make this video and talk about it a little bit. All right, 9/11. Like I said, talk to some adult people. They were little tiny babies, if they were even born. All right, I think they were born, 18, 19 years old people. These people lived their entire lives, all right, having had 9/11 happen. Not me, because I'm old. I realized just how old I am because when 9/11 happened, I forget. I think I was a sophomore. I was definitely in high school. I think I was a sophomore that year in high school. And so I remember it vividly. But these very young adults who I was talking to, they grew up in a world where 9/11 was just a thing that happened well before their memories took hold. All right, so it was always a thing that they known. All right, and there's no way in the world that it could have ever been as significant to them. All right, because it was always a thing. There's no way in the world that could have ever been so significant as it was to us, those who remember it and those who had a little bit of age on them by the time 9/11 happened, right? Like I said, I was in high school already, and I remember it vividly. I'm not going to go into it very much because everybody and their mama has gone into it to no end, all right? Untold amount of hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. People going over it. I'm just going to go ahead and briefly say that certainly the world did change in a certain way from 9/11. All right. One day it was one kind of world, and the next day it was a different kind of world, and it drastically changed. All right. And I will say this for the youngsters out there, like who I talk to, completely different. All right. And also unanswered questions. And I'm talking about questions that should very well be answered. All right. That's the kind of questions I'm talking about. Questions that should very well be answered never were answered. Never. All right. And so it'll lead you to believe that there was a lot of tomfoolery. All right. The only thing I can guarantee about 9/11, all right, because a lot of people have different theories. The only thing, me personally, that I can guarantee about 9/11, I'm seeing if I can work the settings, y'all. I got a camera on here. That's me. The only thing, and sorry, my hair is all messed up and stuff. It really doesn't matter. I'm fixing to pass out, y'all. But the only thing that I can guarantee you about 9/11 is that official story, whatever, planes hitting the buildings, and and they don't mention it much, all right? But the supposed plane crash near the Pentagon, that official story ain't even close to true, all right? And there's some grown-ass adult people out there who, for whatever reason, I'm sure they have plenty of reasons, cling to that lie. Cling to it and will never think about it, all right, ever. They'll never think too deeply about it. Of course, it's not true. It's not even close to true, all right? All we could say for sure, and I could say for sure, I'll promise you, I'm going to take off my face out there because, but what I can promise you is that it ain't true. It's not even close to true, all right? It's preposterous even to think that we've been lied to in such ways, all right? And trust me, I'll never forget. I won't never forget, all right? Okay, I just wanted to mention that briefly. But the second point of concern today is that I'm on my other channel. Nobody's watching me because nobody knows about this. But I'm going to go ahead and record it, and I'll let people know, hey, this is where I'm at for right now. It's a problem because here's the thing. YouTube, as much as it is a piece of garbage, all right? Hot, wet garbage, as much as it is the best place to stream, apparently, I don't know if I can get on the Twitch or whatever, or if it's even worth it, D-Live and this and that. Perhaps I'll look into it, but the thing is, we're going to do this live stream thing regardless, all right? We have to do it on YouTube, then that's what it's going to be, all right? And let's see if YouTube would try to stop me, all right? I hope YouTube will try to stop me from doing it, because I might just make channel after channel after channel after channel until YouTube's over. You might know me as the end of YouTube, all right? That's my other channel. You may know that that's true. I don't care if it's not on YouTube or if it is on YouTube. We're going to do these live streams, all right? We're going to make something of ourselves. But YouTube, they recently just banned me off of my original channel. That would be the end of YouTube, all right? Because I don't think they like what I talk about, all right? And in fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and put them on blast, all right? Let's see if we can put them on blast. YouTube, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure if I could do it, but maybe we could do it. Let's see, if we push that button. See, we're on this channel. This is the channel that we're on, all right? And see, if I switch the account, I'll go to the end of YouTube, all right? And I might just be able to show you exactly how I done got banned, all right? Many of y'all seen this video, all right? Let's see if I don't know, I think they might have deleted it or something like that. It's a free-for-all that was done 4 days ago. See, this is the channel that, most people know about. This is my primary channel. This one just done got banned, all right? And I made a video, and I was supposed to deleted it. They deleted it for hate speech, y'all. I don't know if I had to go into my email. I think they might have sent me an email about it. I know they sent me something on YouTube about it. Let's see. But these are some of my recent videos. As you can see, I get staggering numbers. All right, especially on certain ones. Like Caitlin Nicole Davis, if I do something on that, I'll get a pretty dang good amount of views. All right, if I do something on Parkland, the same deal. All right, there's a lot of different cases that we like to. There's a story of my life, y'all. That's me. I tell a 5.5 hour story. And it doesn't really say, but maybe if I go to my Gmail account, maybe they sent me a message about it, all right, about how banned I am. And if they did, we're going to just go ahead and look at it real quick. But I've been banned before. I'll be banned again. It really doesn't matter. Thing is, I will see to it to the end of YouTube, all right, that I'll be made available. I got a thing from YouTube from Leah L. replied to me on YouTube, but that was on August 15th. Shoot, I don't really know what I'm doing. We're flying by the seat of our pants on this one, y'all. We're seeing if we know what we're doing, and of course, I don't think we do. All right, this should be my official email. All right, so I don't know what I'm doing. All right, it says I got 99 emails, something like that. I was hoping that we could find an email, talk about how banned I was. All right, just take my word for it, y'all. I'm banned. All right, YouTube, the end of YouTube, your content violated. Oh, here you go. September the 9th. All right, this is just a couple days ago. The end of YouTube. It's so funny that YouTube emailed me knowing full well that my name is the end of YouTube. Talking about, hey, you're banned. No, YouTube, you're banned. Do you know my name? Do you see who you're writing to? I think you do. It's called the end of YouTube. Your content violated YouTube's community guidelines. I'm sure it did. And it has been removed. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Hi, the end of YouTube. Our team has reviewed your content. I know a lot of y'all, especially my YouTuber friends, my creator friends out there, and I got a lot of them all around the world. I know y'all received some of this before. I know y'all seen this before. I know y'all have, all right? Our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, it's very unfortunate. We think it violates our hate speech policy. Oh, yeah, I think it does. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We've removed the following content from YouTube. The video, they want them and they will stop at nothing. What does that mean? What does that video mean? A lot of y'all seen that video. When I say they want them, I'm referring to your guns, by the way. And they will stop at nothing. Who am I referring to as they? It really doesn't matter. All right, whoever wants your guns. I don't care if it's a thief at your front door, your back door. I don't care who it is. I didn't really mention anybody specific, but I said they. I said they want your guns. They want you to not have any guns. Why? Well, because once they take your guns, it's much easier to make you a damn slave, and that's what they want to do. And I'm talking about literally. I don't mean figuratively. I don't mean like metaphorically. No, not at all. Literally a slave, physically. They want that. Oh, spiritually they want that, and they'll stop at nothing, all right? So that's pretty much the summary of that video. It's called hate speech, all right? And YouTube won't have it, and that's why they be banning people. So as we know that this might be disappointing, it's funny because I didn't even mention who was the people who wants to take your guns. I did call them hyenas, all right, because that's what it is. But I didn't mention who it was, and then YouTube came up and they said, hey, this is hateful speech, all right? You shouldn't even be saying this about these people. It's like, what people am I talking about? Who am I being hateful towards? You know, it's funny enough because I think I'm being hateful towards YouTube, and I don't think YouTube liked it. I don't think they liked it much, all right? Okay, so let's read on. It says, we know that this might be disappointing. Oh, unfortunately, this might be disappointing, but it's important to us. I can't even read one of the whole sentences that they're writing to me, okay? It says, but it's important to us that YouTube is safe. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it's very safe. It's a safe place for all. All right, it's a good thing we have our safe space here on YouTube. If content breaks our rules, then we remove it. All right. If you think we've made a mistake, you can appeal and we'll take another look. I'm sure that they will. I'm sure they'll take another look, but keep reading for more details. How your content violated the policy. Content glorifying or inciting violence. I don't know what exactly they're talking about at all. I don't know where I glorified or incited anything, right? So content glorifying or inciting violence, and I don't know what they're talking about, against another person or a group of people. I don't know what person or group of people that they're even talking about at all. I didn't mention a specific group or person, all right? Nor did I mention violence or glorifying it or inciting it at all. So anyways, we also don't allow any content that encourages hatred of another person. Which person? Which person are you talking about? Or a group of people based on their membership of a protected group. What group of people are you even talking about? All right, but it doesn't even matter. We review educational, documentary, artistic, and scientific content on a case-by-case basis. All right, I'm sure you do. Limited expectations are made for content with sufficient and appropriate context, and where the purpose of posting is clear. I believe I made myself very clear. All right. Unfortunately, I think I made myself very clear, YouTube. All right, so how this affects your channel. Oh, your channel now has 2 strikes. You won't be able to do things like upload, post, or live stream for 2 weeks. Oh, that's unfortunate. 3 strikes in the same 90-day period. And trust me, like, I'm really close to that right now, you guys. 3 strikes in the same 90-day period will result in your channel being permanently removed from YouTube. Oh man, that's unfortunate. What to do next? We want to help you stay on YouTube. Oh, I'm sure you do. So please. Oh my God. They're literally talking to the end of YouTube, and it said, we want to help you stay on YouTube. So please make sure you understand the YouTube's community guidelines and strikes basics. Oh, I think we understand. Review your content with our policies in mind. Oh, yeah, I had your policies in mind. All right. I had some specific policies of y'all's in mind. Trust me on that one. If after reviewing your content you think we made a mistake, let us know and you could appeal your decision here. Oh, I'm sure I'll do that. I'm sure I'll do it. Sincerely, the YouTube team. Thank you, YouTube team. Y'all are the best. All right. Y'all make me feel so good inside. Y'all make me feel so welcome. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Oh my gosh. Let's get rid of some of this stuff and move that out of the way. D-Live, get rid of that right quick. Messages, right quick. Whoop, whoop. So, we touched upon, 9/11. Very preposterous. I didn't mention any sort of group of people right now, or who did it, or who done it, or incited no kind of violence, but I'm pretty sure I'm hate speeching, y'all. I'm pretty sure I'm hate speeching right now. We're gonna go to Google and see if we can hate speech a little bit more. All right, before this video is done, because I am fixing to pass out. All right, but before we do, we're just gonna go through, I guess, some what they call news. I call it fake news, but we're gonna run through it real quick. But before we do, I just want to mention there's a gang of people here on YouTube, and I'm going to contact, a number of them and let them know that I'm over here, at least for the time being, at least for the next 2 weeks. I'm over here on this channel. I'm going to let them know. There's people all around the world, all right, who are going to be dismayed, I guess, at YouTube's decision. However, I got to reassure y'all that it doesn't mean a damn thing, all right? All right, it's called the end of YouTube for a reason. I will see the end of YouTube, and if I don't, the people who I don't know, who I inspire, who I affect, the people who, for whatever reason, want to listen to me, they will see the end of YouTube. All right, period. You could bet your very last dollar on it, YouTube. I know you have a lot of money. Right? You could bet your bottom dollar on it. They're going to see the end of you, your whole deal. All right? I promise you that. So you could delete me all you want. The thing is, we might just make another channel, and we might make another channel. We might make another channel after that, and another channel after that. You think you're going to delete us? Well, good luck with that. We're just going to make more channels. The thing is, I've seen people do it. I have friends that do it, who do it constantly. They do it over and over and over and over. And you think you're going to delete them? No, you're not going to delete nothing. All right? You're only going to agitate them. And that's y'all's problem. That's all y'all going to do. All right? Unfortunately, y'all messed up. And it's very unfortunate. Y'all done messed up. All right? Y'all going to have to do everything in your power, everything that you could think of to see if y'all can ban us. And guess what? It's not going to work. All right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to carry on and carry on and carry on until YouTube is laid out flat until it is ashes. Am I making like an incite to violence? No, I'm not. I mean it very metaphorically. I mean, YouTube's going to be no more, and all the employees of YouTube will find a much better job somewhere else, doing better things and living better lives, unfortunately. YouTube. All right, so you can go ahead and do what you want. You can go ahead and make your move. All right, and see what happens. Here's Google. Of course, that would be the daddy of YouTube, or I don't know how you call it. And they're giving all sort of fake news. They got this guy right here. He's got the same name as Nicholas Cruz. Oh, that's unfortunate. He had to change his name. Well, you know what? That's a whole bunch of fake news, anyways. We're gonna go into that in a different video and stuff like that. Texas mass shooting averted. Police able to find man after doing some stuff. After doing what? I wonder. You know, today's news just ain't really that spectacular and stuff, so we're not gonna take too much time on it. But I thought we'd check it out. Texas mass shooting averted. Police able to find man after background checks delayed his plans. Well, that's great. I'm happy for the police, and I'm happy that nothing took place. This was a 27-year-old Fort Worth man, and according to his own father, who called the police, he was planning to execute a mass shooting in the style of the recent Odessa attack. He withdrew hundreds of dollars from his account and began making rounds at local gun stores. That's just crazy, right? You know, it may very well be true, and maybe it isn't. But it has nothing to do with anything. Here's the thing. All right. When it comes to these mass shootings, I would go ahead and advise everybody to go ahead and protect themselves, because here's the thing. These mass shootings are very rare. All right. And in that, I bet you all sort of money that you've never been anywhere near a mass shooting. Me neither. I've never been there in no kind of mass shooting. But if I was near a mass shooting, I would probably try to protect myself in the best way possible. Now, that doesn't involve necessarily picking up a phone and hoping and praying that the police get there fast enough, because there's no way that they'll get there fast enough. So there's better solutions out there, and in fact, people are starting to realize that there's better solutions, to include protecting yourself. All right, so all this mass shooting publicity and tomfoolery and stuff, that's actually having a very interesting effect on the public. Very interesting. They're basically not disarming themselves, is how it's going. They're choosing not to disarm themselves. All right, and that might be hate speech, and I'm sorry about that. Joy Behar, I would trade my job for the climate regulations. Joy Behar, oh my gosh, I don't know if it's a quote, and I don't care. All right, but Joy Behar would immediately trade her job in order to regulate the climate. What kind of insane person is that? God bless Joy Behar, all right? And I wish no ill will on Joy Behar, and I wish nobody to harm Joy Behar. I wish no sort of violence to be incited, but I just wanted to mention Joy Behar is insane, probably. All right, this might be fake news, but I think Joy Behar wants to literally regulate the climate. And I don't know about y'all, but that sounds terribly insane. Nuremberg disregards, and for y'all who don't know, this nameless, faceless, fake old Mexican named Ron Nuremberg, he's actually the mayor of San Antonio, unfortunately. All right, Nuremberg disregards process with Broadway bike lanes proposal like it even matters. All right, I don't know what that means, and I don't care. They're talking about stuff about Mitt Romney, San Antonio's housing market facing danger in the future. this is just some of the things that we like to do. Now, like I said, this is unfortunately on 9/11, it's a very slow news day, and I hope that it kind of stays that way. So, this stuff really ain't very spectacular. We're going to end it pretty soon. But Yazidi sex slave survivor to face one of her ISIS rapists in German court. That's crazy. That's crazy weird. Trump says Fed boneheads should cut interest rates to 0 or less. U.S. should refinance debt. That's probably true. I'm not sure about that. Dear Purdue professors, diversity goes both ways on Chick-fil-A. This is ridiculous, y'all. I saw this earlier, and I have no idea what this is, but I thought we'd go ahead and end on this. Probably a good thing to end on. It's not really good. But we're just gonna end here. It's kind of weird. This person who I never heard of, Jared Wilson of a mega church. He was known for his mental health advocacy. I don't know what the hell that means, right? Who's out there like not advocating for mental health? Who's like staunchly against people being mentally healthy? I don't know, but he dies by suicide, and that's not a funny thing or anything like that. This person who I don't know, but it's very bizarre. All right, extremely bizarre. And I thought we'd just go ahead and end on that note. Y'all, we're gonna keep doing what we do, and we're gonna keep rolling on, stuff like that. YouTube can't stop us, and they won't stop us, and that's unfortunate. But I think they got a pretty big problem on their hands. All right, and I think I'm not the only one. I think it's actually millions of us. I think they got millions of problems on their hands, and that's unfortunate, y'all. Anyways, it's 9/11. It's September the 11th, 2019. I'm gonna have to holler at y'all a little bit later, but it is time to pass the heck out right about now, y'all. So I'll holler at y'all a little bit later. Y'all shout me out in the comments and stuff, and let me know. Just let me know what it is that I should know about and what we should talk about next. I know that y'all are on top of things out there, and then lots of times y'all hear about things that I don't hear about and stuff like that, and y'all let me know. It's a teamwork effort, and I appreciate every last one.